scientific dictatorship that we're all living under and living in. Charlie probably spent conservatively 200 hours on 20 minutes with the president. Just the 6 days I was there, 2 different trips working with him on this, we worked from sunup until 2, 3, 4 in the morning one night, going over the facts, going over the evidence, going over the research, to put this together and to make it have enough flavor in it, in the context of a meeting with him and the president that he would like to happen, that the media would grab it and run with it. And so we're on the front lines, especially Charlie Sheen, so pray for us. And realize that this letter is only the opening salvo of what's going to be happening in the next month. That's all I can say. And in the fullness of time, any questions you have will be answered. But if you listen to the little video piece, the 2-minute piece we put out on YouTube yesterday, titled Huge Announcement Coming Tomorrow to InfoWars and Prison Planet, I explained that what's coming in the morning is only the beginning. And so I'm asking everyone to get the article, to get the story, the report, 20 Minutes with the President by Charlie Sheen, and to email it, to fax it to all major media, to post it all over the internet, all over the entire web, to email it to your local news talk stations, to print copies of it up, to bring it into your high school students, to bring it into your college students, to bring it into work, to leave it at dental offices and hair salons. We're going to be announcing a lot more throughout the week on this, but this is only the opening salvo. Coming up at the bottom of the hour, you're going to be hearing from Charlie Sheen in 14 minutes. You're going to be hearing from Charlie Sheen right here on the air. And then he's going to be back with us, and back with us live on Friday as well. And there's a video interview that is coming out later in the week before Friday, on Thursday. This is so essential. This has been thought through. I don't want to give our entire strategy away to the establishment media or the people that tune into our telephone conversations. But for anyone who's a thinking person out there, they can probably imagine how this was designed, why it was done the way it was. Bottom line, it is to get the 20 bullet points out in 20 minutes with the president. So the sight on this and the vision on this and the understanding on this is 2020. 20 points, 20 minutes with President Barack H. Obama and Charlie Sheen, star of Wall Street, Platoon, 2.5 Men. The list goes on and on. Is asking the President of the United States to meet with him. Now, he's got the courage. He's put it all on the line. He's asking you, the listeners of this show. He came to me to do this because he said he knew that I had the most informed, most active, best people out there. And he gives a shout out to We Are Change LA, We Are Change New York, everybody. 9/11 Truth, everybody. The activists, the Ron Paul supporters, everyone. To go to all the media events, to go to the press conferences, to go to the town hall meetings, and to bring 20 minutes with the president printed up or on a disc and to give it to people and to tell them these questions demand answers. We are demanding the truth. We are demanding that the real evidence be looked at. You know, you ever noticed all these History Channel and Discovery Channel and 60 Minutes and PBS, A&E? Have you noticed all these hit pieces? National Geographic. try to only focus on the collapse of the towers and other things that are technical that they can try to whitewash and fool people who don't have a engineering background? Because if they get into all the other evidence of the commission members saying it was a fraud and a lie, or if they get into the Operation Northwoods or Gulf of Tonkin being staged, or the drills that day and NORAD being told to stand down, or if they get into the history of government-sponsored terrorism, it's over. And so, again, ladies and gentlemen, a full bibliography with Charlie Sheen's 20 Minutes with the President. He is asking President Barack Hussein Obama to meet with him, but regardless, by putting this letter out in the form of a meeting between Charlie Sheen and the President, it creates the mental vision, the mental picture, the mental idea, just like the top Olympic athletes visualize something. It's not magic. They're visualizing it because what humans visualize, they build, they construct. And so by that image, the president is now confronted with the fact that he's whitewashed 9/11 and the torture and the police state and everything else is in this letter. Charlie Sheen is throwing down the gauntlet and declaring war on the lie that is 9/11 and the New World Order. We're going straight into a huge storm here, and we can be victorious if you get behind us and right beside us. More details of this historic action straight ahead.
You said one love, one life, when it's one need.
All right, my IT guys just told me on PrisonPlanet.com and Infowars.com that the servers are about to go down because we have a lot of graphics, a lot of video, a lot of text up there. So I hope everybody goes to Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com and gets 20 Minutes with the President. And Charlie Sheen requests a meeting with Obama over 9/11 cover-up. We're going to shut the comments off. And we may even have to go to just purely text later. The site may just go black and white with just text, maybe even just those articles up there. Because if we did that, all our problems would be solved bandwidth-wise. Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, I spend $25,000 to $30,000 a month on bandwidth. And we just don't have the money to go to the next level to be able to handle giant spikes like this. So our guys are doing the best possible job. We have over 1 million people on the sites right now at one time. Over 1 million people right now at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com together. 700,000 on Infowars, more than 400,000 on Prison Planet. And so we're going to have to shut the comments down. That won't erase them, but it'll have to shut them down. Because that's what really generates the most bandwidth other than images. So I'm having to sit here and deal with this. This is, we're not Fox or CNN with $1 billion budget. We have $1 million budget every year, and that barely pays for it all. I don't know, what's 12 times $25,000, $30,000 just in bandwidth? A couple $100,000? What is it, 250, 300,000? Pull a calculator up, Jaron. How much? What's 12 times 25,000, not counting the 2 IT guys? So it's really it's more than that. It's easily 30,000 a month. What's 12 times 30,000? $400,000. That's where most of the money goes. That's why I have to get up here and constantly push sponsors and constantly push everything, just grubbing around, trying to get the money to throw coal into this furnace on this big locomotive that I've got up at maximum speed, rattling down the tracks at over 100 miles an hour on a collision course with the New World Order. So that's why I appreciate all your support. I don't know, I'm getting off into minutia. It's just, we can launch something this big. The question is, can we keep the platform up to fully deliver the info weapon? Will our ICBM fired at the New World Order complex, it's already left the atmosphere, but will it trajectory correctly over the pole and then detonate, coming back into the atmosphere, launching its MERV payload on the lies? That is up to you, ladies and gentlemen. Get it out to every media outlet, every media group.